Hi, it's Dr. Brian McDonough. We have two groups of people in this country, those who are vaccine hesitant and those who are eagerly awaiting whether or not they should get the booster dose of the vaccine. The difference is those who are vaccine hesitant don't really believe in the vaccine or believe it's unsafe or are willing to take their chances. Those who believe in the vaccine are saying, this is my way to avoid hospitalization, ICU admission, and death. Two sides, two different ways of looking at this. This is why the country's in the situation where it is right now. So, an FDA advisory panel is taking a look, or has taken a look, at all of the information to see if the Pfizer vaccine, that's a vaccine where people get two doses, if the Pfizer vaccine is a vaccine that would require people to get a booster. Now, here's the deal. We know that a booster will increase the effectiveness of the vaccine tenfold. But the panel's saying, is this a waste of vaccine? Remember, waste of vaccine that can be used around the world and or potential side effects of getting an immunization. They're weighing that against the benefit. What they decided in their meeting was that for people 65 and over, it is worth any risk. If you're 65 and over, you have a pre-existing condition, you should get the third dose. If you're between 16 and 65, not worth it. You still have enough protection? Sure. Some people could be hospitalized. Some people could go to the ICU in that group. But the numbers are so small, it's not even worth the risk of a vaccine that is believed to be quite safe. So that's their recommendation, 65 and over. So where do we go from there? Well, now an FDA committee, which is pure FDA people, not a committee that was built on researchers and people who had looked at studies in Israel and everywhere else, which was the advisory panel. An FDA committee of FDA officials will take that recommendation and they'll make a determination, is this what we're pushing forward? I say pushing forward. Where does the pushing forward go? The pushing forward goes to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention ACIP committee. That is a committee that takes a look at vaccines and makes policies. They are the ones who will make the decision for the country. It is expected that after all this information, that group will make a recommendation looking really strictly at what the FDA said. Now, it is definitely expected that they are going to say that those 65 and over, those with pre-existing conditions, healthcare workers, and people who work in nursing homes, nursing facilities, long-term care, all should be vaccinated. The belief is those groups are the ones who need it the most. They're also the ones who got it first. So someone like me who got the Pfizer vaccine, I'm actually 8 months out on September 22nd because my second dose was January 22nd. So I got it early on because I was caring for people and I'm at high risk. So these people will probably get the vaccine the earliest. However, the CDC has to decide that. Now remember, the President of the United States said he wanted everybody from 16 years old and up to get that extra vaccine dose. So you now have the FDA advising the CDC. The CDC has to make its best decision, and then there is the political side. What do I want to see? I am hoping beyond hope, that the CDC works without political interference. We need to build trust in the country that the scientific organizations are going to work without political interference. Their job is to tell the politicians, hey guys, you make policy, but you haven't spent your whole life in science. You're not epidemiologists. You might be a politician, but you didn't stay at a Ramada Inn and become an epidemiologist. You should listen to the experts. We're going to have to wait and see what happens, but I do believe if they follow that advice, that will do a great job in telling the vaccine hesitant people in the world, oh, maybe I should trust what's going on. Decisions are made by the scientists, not the politicians. If we get to that point, then we may have many vaccine hesitant people going for their first dose of the vaccine. Because remember, we wouldn't be so worried about this third dose, this booster, if in fact we had everybody vaccinated, because it would be less of an issue. Complicated story, just wanted to explain how it works.